he kind of knows what time it is already, and yeah, it's time to take him out. And I thought I would give you a little bit of an intro into this one and tell you kind of the plans for the next couple of weeks, because since now I have a semi-working camera, but I know that the audio is really shit, so we're going to try and do these videos on a regular basis. So these will be up, I think, every Wednesday now. So it's going to be like Bethany and Monday and Friday, me, a Wednesday by myself. And there is also a possibility that Ian's going to be doing his own video as well. So go and have a look at the Ian YouTube channel and make sure you subscribe and all that kind of shit. As you might well have noticed, I kind of need to get out of my pyjamas and ready. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I will be dressed in 3, 2, 1. And I'm dressed. Yay! I did so well. I'm really good at getting dressed. So, I love my kind of outfit for today because I kind of like this top as it is. Like, I think it's kind of a good top. But then... Oh, you can't see them. Hang on. Put it into the light. Look at my boots! Aren't they well good? I actually love my boots. They're not women's boots, they are men's boots. In fact, these were a Christmas present, I think, from last year. I think. And basically, I got them because we were going through this patch of like having snow and all that kind of stuff. And I kind of live on, it's not like a hill, but it's got a bit of a slope to it. And we had this incident last year where it was raining outside, but it was that cold that as soon as the rain was touching the floor, it was turning into ice straight away. So that was a bit of a nightmare to walk on. And then my nan turned round and said, you know, like, you should have some, like, shoes that have got a really good grip on and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, well, yeah, you know, I suppose I should. And she's like, okay, well, there's your Christmas present sorted. So she found these boots, and they're really good, but obviously, I mean, we are going through a bit of a cold patch in the UK at the moment anyway, but I found, like, having Trey and taking him out every day, and he goes on this field, and he can be such a fucking nightmare on this field, right? So there is times when you've got to walk on the field, and as much as I try to avoid it, when I do walk on the field, especially at the moment because we've got like loads of rain and frost and everything like that, so it's always damp and muddy and everything like that. It's horrible. But I find that, you know, walking on it in normal shoes, you're kind of slipping all around the place, so I stick these on, and I actually have a bit of a better grip on the mud, which is really good. Right, so I've just got to finish off getting him ready, and then we'll be on our way. So while I finish off getting him ready, roll titles. Can't really see what it's like. It's fucking horrible out today. And while we're out, I've also got to post a letter. That's just the image of what a dog looks like when he's happy. So we've made it to the field, which is only kind of a couple of minutes away from where I actually live. It's not like a massive walk away, but I typically bring him here
Well, I say typically. I've been bringing him here for like the past 3 days. And he gets like a good run, and he'll go off and do his own little exploring thing, and I'm just kind of left here to brave the elements and pass the time, I guess. But without giving too much away about where I actually live, because I don't want people really knowing my address or where the hell it is, this is what it looks like around me at the moment. You've got a school there, more field and dog. Then we've got a row of houses and all that kind of stuff. You can see in the distance over there, not very well today, to be fair, because of the mist. But there's like, you can see quite a bit of housing in person. You probably can't see it that well on the camera. And then behind me there's more houses, pub, houses, well, flats, and then back to school. So it's just a mixture of everything around here, but still it's not a great area to actually live in. It's the only thing that you can do is wind, but it's just gotten really windy and very rainy while we're out here. Although you probably can't really see it on camera, but you can see the rain coming down here in person. It's just so windy and misty, and oh, it's horrible. But I thought I'd tell you a little bit about Trey's lead, because there is an adventure behind that. It's basically a training lead that not many people, kind of myself included as well, we don't really know how to use it. The idea behind it is that basically if you've got a dog that won't heel, or just like Trey does, he just doesn't listen to me, then it's supposed to help you train them and, you know, make them heel and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, this is like kind of his only lead that I've got for him at the moment. I'm going to try and get him a harness, because I really don't like using this sort of lead, because I kind of just think that, you know, when you're pulling them back, it just tightens around the neck, and I'm like, well, why, how is that going to train a dog if you stop them from breathing? So yeah, he will be getting a harness just as soon as I can afford one. He's also going off to the vet at some point this week. Sorry, I was putting the camera there. Yeah, he'll be going off to the vet at some point this week, because he's got an ear infection, which probably isn't being helped much by him being out in this at the moment. Least of all with it raining. You see how misty it's gone? Why the hell is that not showing on camera even? But yeah, anyway, so he's somewhere in the... Oh no, he's not. There he is. And now he'll look at me and he'll go back in it. Oh, found a gap. Found a fire extinguisher. And there we go. He is on the side of a hill as well. But I just leave him to explore, and he makes his own mistakes. And that also includes the mistake he made yesterday when he went down onto the road, crossed over the road, went behind them trees, looking at them houses, and then decided when he was ready that he'd come back to me. And at which point he literally got the lead thrown back on him and strangled until we got back into mine. I think it's one of the things I need to work on, is just the fact that he really does do his own thing, and I don't think he's going deaf because he's only 5 years old, but he really has got selective hearing. Like, if he doesn't want to listen to you, he ain't going to listen to you, and there's just nothing that you can do about it. But this is one of the things that I've got to work on, so I'm kind of working with him on doing like tricks and all that kind of stuff, because he just can't really do any. You know, you ask him for his paw and he just looks at you like, what the hell's a paw? And then like last night I was trying to teach him how to stay, but like, you know, balance the ball on the nose. I think he eventually got it, but it's still like 10 minutes of holding his head, so he will stay. So yeah, so he's in need of quite a bit of training. And as patient as I can be at the best of times, sometimes I do just have to walk away from him and be like, oh my god, right, I need a fucking cig break or something. So yeah, so he's kind of fun like that, but it's one of them, he'll get there eventually, because I know that I've had loads of friends and family, and they've all been like, oh, you know, is it too much for you, and, you know, if you're taking too much on and all this kind of stuff, and it's just well, no, I haven't, but, you know, he's just got quite a bit of work to do, and I've just seen him on the pavement down there. There he is, he's now working his way up the hill. He's absolutely soaked, and a little bit muddy. Trey? See what I mean? Not listening to a word. And that's not deafness, that's just selective hearing. Trey! Oh, did he stop? No, he's just having a little wee. Also, for anyone who is wondering, the first couple of times that I brought him here, I kind of thought, well, it's kind of an open field, so I'll bring some toys along. And I've got this one that's like a long stick, and you put the tennis ball in the end and you flick the stick and it just fires the tennis ball for miles. And I brought that along with me, and he's genuinely just not interested in toys when you actually bring them out with you. He kind of just prefers to go off and do his own little thing, so I leave him to it. He's also going down that path because we sometimes go home that way, but I'm taking him home this way this time. Because I'm kind of like, this is going to sound really strange, but I'm kind of trying to teach him like his way home. Because I just have this thing of like, if he ever got loose, then, you know, he's only going to come here, and at least he knows his way back. So it's kind of just to do with him getting used to the local area. He is starting to make progress coming up here. I'm just going to try and see. Oh no, he's stopped. He's having a little wee. Okay. Is that? Oh, that's better. My God, what are you seeing then? Yes, yeah, so if I start walking this way, he tends to kind of run after me. You can sort of see him running a little bit. You might need to make this on full screen. Oh no, diverted onto the grass. How unfortunate. So much hard work at times, I swear to God. Yeah, so basically that's what it's like on a walk with us. It's not really exciting, it's not really great. But let's start making tracks home, because I'm a little bit cold and...
We're home at last. Oh my God, knackered. You see, the thing that happened after you lot had, like, kind of finished watching that last bit, you remember that Trey went onto the field? Yeah. Well, I kind of called him back, and he ignored me, and went into that little kind of shrubbish area with all the trees and everything. So, me, in a mood, walked over, called him out. Nothing. Managed to, like, clear some of the shrubbage, and just saw him sat there, looking at me. So I was like, Trey, come up here. Nothing. Trey, come up here. Nothing. So I went to reach down, but he was kind of too far away. So I ended up using my foot and physically moving him to where he had to come up and see me. So then he got his lead thrown back on him and frog marched home, to say the least. So this is him at the moment. He's kind of just stopping for the camera. But yeah, he's trying to dry himself off, which is... he just spends about 20 minutes licking himself, and then for the rest of the day just smells of dog breath. But I can't wash him, because obviously if you wash dogs too many times, then they lose the oils in their skin, or it's something. I don't know what it is, but yeah, he's kind of just doing his own little thing for a bit. And yeah, that's kind of how our usual walk goes. That's like twice now. The past 2 times, actually, I've come back here with him, and I've been in a mood about it. So yeah, he's definitely got some training to do. So I think it's time for me to maybe YouTube season Milan a little bit more, and see what else can be done, because otherwise I'm just going to end up taking a foghorn out with me, and if he doesn't come back to me, he'll just get that blasted down his ears and blow his little brains out.